Hey friends! In today's video, we are talking about Ulta Beauty 21 Days of Beauty. It kicks off today, and for the next 21 days, you can shop at Ulta Beauty online or in store and get major deals, you guys. Every week for the 3 weeks, there are weekly deals, and then every single day, there are new products that are added that you can get for 50% off. They are the daily beauty steals, and that is what we're going to be talking about today. Today, I have curated and picked my top 7 picks from this week, week 1 of Ulta 21 Days of Beauty. Next week, I will have a video sharing week 2's 21 Days of Beauty, my picks that week. I did team up with Ulta Beauty, so I'm super excited about that. Let's go ahead and jump right in. Before we get started, let me remind you that everything I'm about to share with you is 50% off for the day that it is featured as a daily beauty steal. I say that because if you want it, you have the day to shop it and get 50% off. I don't think I've ever seen any of these products under 50% off. I mean, these are truly steals. So let's go ahead and kick it off. I'm really excited to see this one on the list this year. This is the Dermaflash, and I've had mine for several years. This is a dermaplaning device. This is basically a way to shave your face, exfoliate your skin, remove peach fuzz, but also remove that top layer of dead skin cells. I do mine probably once every 2 or 3 weeks, usually when I start to see the peach fuzz growing and I notice that my foundation is not looking as smooth and radiant as it normally does, because of course, if you've got peach fuzz or dead skin cells layered on the skin, your foundation, your makeup is not going to look as smooth and radiant as it would as if it were deeply exfoliated or shaven. So it's very easy to operate. There's really no learning curve. There is a power button and then there's an eject button. So the power button turns it on. There are different levels that you can use. And then to change the razor blade, you just want to kind of hold the top and it will eject the razor blade. So you do need to purchase the refills, but I love mine. Like I said, I've had mine for probably 4 or 5 years and it has not failed me. It is so good, and it is easy to do. There's no irritation or pain. I've never cut myself. It's very easy to use. So highly recommend grabbing this at 50% off because this is definitely at a higher price point and you can get 50% off. So good. If you're not shaving your face, that is the first thing I think you can start doing to just completely change the way your makeup looks and your skin looks. You will have radiant, glowing skin if you start doing that. You will be shocked. You'll be like, why didn't I do this sooner? I promise you. Okay, next up, let's talk about this sunscreen. This is the Kiehl's Better Screen UV Serum SPF. It has an SPF of 50 with peptides in it. It visibly corrects fine lines, uneven skin tone, and dull skin. This is an SPF of 50, so we love that. This plays really well under all the foundations that I wear it with. There's no tint to this, so this is not an SPF with a tint or any type of skin tone color. It looks white when you disperse it on the skin, but as you will see, it completely becomes transparent and it leaves no white cast on the skin. So it gives a bit of a radiant glow to the skin, and you guys will see me applying this and then going right in with foundation right after. And you can see that it just lays really well under foundation. It is going to give a slight bit of radiance to whatever foundation you are wearing the quicker that you apply it. So if you apply this and then you immediately go in with foundation, you'll get a little bit of a dewiness to your foundation. If you let this sit for a good couple of minutes, it'll absorb more into the skin, then you can go in with foundation and you might get a little bit more matte of a finish. But do you see how it gives the skin a little bit of a glow? It's very hydrating. It's very lightweight. It doesn't feel heavy. It doesn't feel sticky. And in terms of SPF, 50 is kind of as good as it gets. I mean, it's not. There are SPFs that are higher, but for just like a daily SPF, this is a really great one. I actually purchased this one for my husband, so my husband uses this. Moving down the list, number 3, we have the Benefit Precisely My Brow Pencil. I wear the shade 3.5 and I love this pencil. It's a microfine pencil, meaning it's got a really fine little tip, and I actually need to buy one of these this week when it's 50% off because mine is completely, like, I have the last little nub sticking up. I cannot get any more out of this. But this is a really fine pencil. It's very easy to draw thin little hair-like strokes with this. If you're someone that has kind of thin brows and you really need to create a shape, I love this one because it's not too harsh, but it's very easy to transfer to the skin. So you don't have to put a lot of pressure, which just gives you a really nice, natural looking brow. Of course, it has a spoolie on the back of it to comb the brow hairs, but I love this. I've been using this. This has been my go-to pencil for the last several months. As you can see, I am out of this one, so I need to repurchase. And again, I'm the shade of 3.5. When it comes to brow products, I really feel like Benefit is like the like pro and the expert in the brow space. I'm pretty certain that's how they started actually with brows. I might be wrong. Can someone confirm that for me? Let me know in the comments down below. But they are just like that and Anastasia Beverly Hills actually. The two of those brands I really think have some of the best brow products. So highly, highly recommend this one. Okay, let's jump into a foundation. There is a foundation on week 1 that I'm going to share, and then in next week's video, you'll see another foundation that I'm going to recommend. But this one you cannot go wrong with. If you love long wearing foundation that will not fail you, you guys, Lancome's Tint Idole Ultra Wear is going to be 50% off this week. This is a shade that's a little too light for me. It's 235N. It's too light. I think I left my shade at home, but I'll show you what this foundation looks like. What I love about this foundation is I love how lightweight it is. Like, it doesn't feel heavy at all. It's very lightweight, but it gives exceptional coverage. It's like 24-hour wear, but I will not recommend wearing it for 20 hours. Let's all wash our face every day. Well, our skin will thank us. But if you are in a situation where, you know, you're doing your makeup early in the morning and you need it to last 10, 12 hours, you can count on this one. It is so good. The coverage is nice and it's pretty weightless. It doesn't feel heavy on the skin. Your skin can breathe through it. It's just very nice and lightweight, which is great for mature skin. You know, I am kind of at that age where sometimes if I wear the wrong foundation or I wear too much foundation or I wear too heavy a foundation, it actually makes me look worse than not wearing anything at all. And I love this because I can get flawless coverage from this, but it's going to look nice and natural and light. The finish on this is a pretty, I would say, natural matte finish. It really depends on the skincare that you're using. That can definitely have an impact on any foundation that you wear, but generally speaking, this is a pretty soft, natural, light matte foundation. I love it. Great deal. This is just one of the best foundations, I think, on the market. It's so long wearing and so lightweight. So love this. Okay, you guys, I was very excited to see this bronzer on the list. This is from RMS Beauty. This is their Redimension Hydra Bronzer. And let me show you how beautiful this is. Look at this. It is so pretty. I have it on today. This is what I'm wearing. It is a bronzer with a little bit of a sheen to it. Let me show you on the skin so you can see a little better than you might be able to see on my cheeks. It has a sheen to it, but not a shimmer, if that makes sense. What is a sheen? A sheen is not quite a shimmer, but it reflects light. Let me see if I can get that to focus. Hold on, I'm gonna have to cover my eyes here. It reflects light. Do you see how that gives a glow? It just softly reflects light, giving the most soft, radiant finish. Very mature skin friendly. So beautiful. It's very easy to apply. It looks pretty pigmented and heavy here because I used my finger to apply it, but honestly, this applies pretty soft and buildable. So you have a lot of control. It's very difficult to like mess this up is what I'm trying to say. If you want a very soft sheer wash, I would use a big fluffy brush, something like, maybe like this. Something like this, something soft and fluffy. If you want to pack it on a little bit more, which is what I did today, use a shorter, more dense brush and that'll pick up more. But even when I used this brush to apply this today, I really had to go in and layer it up. So you have a lot of control, very easy to use. Okay, you guys, the last product that I wanna share, and keep in mind, there are many, many others. I'm gonna have a link to the 21 Days of Beauty from Ulta Beauty down in my description box. So you can shop everything that's available this week and this day, but these are kind of my top picks from this week, so remember that. Okay, so next up we have the Maracuja Juicy Plumping Lip Oil, and this is such a lovely product, you guys. I love Tarte's Maracuja Juicy Lip Collection. They have the little sticks, they have the oils. This is the shade Rose, and it's so nice, you guys. It has this little sponge tip applicator. You just, kind of click it like a pin. And I mean, I could layer it on top of what I have. Why not? It is very lightweight, very, very sheer. This is more sheer than the Persona Lip Balm. Kind of a similar feel and a similar look and a different applicator. Oh, I love it. This just gives high mirror-like shine. These are so nice and they're just fun to apply. I really like Tarte's fun packaging. It just kind of gives that experience when you're applying makeup that adds a little extra, I don't know, joy to the experience of applying a lip product. So really love these. So that wraps this video up. Those are my top 7 picks from this week of Ulta's 21 Days of Beauty. Remember, I'll have a video go live next week sharing next week's selections. I actually have them right here. I had to kind of curate it down a little bit. I have 5 products for next week, so I really curated it down. Let me know what you plan to pick up during the 21 Days of Beauty down below. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next week. Bye.